Oi, oi, guys. I ain't put one out there in a while. Yeah. Yeah, things got a bit naughty for me, but I'm okay. I'm doing all right. It was a bit Monday, beginning of the week. It was a little bit more than a bit naughty, but you know what? We work and we get out of these situations and work with our minds. But that's not what this is about. This is all about two videos that I saw today that was put out there by a brother to me, absolute awesome dude, great photographer, great videographer. Really, really, after seeing these two videos today, I've literally had a bit of a conversation with him today. But go and check out Off to Another Gig, which I'll put in the description, and My Mind's Blown, which is the second part, I believe, and I'll put that in the description below too. There's a part one, part two, and the part one, in my opinion, just launches part two. Absolutely, mate. Go and check him out. Go and hit that like and subscribe, because I tell you what, you ain't going to be getting the daily vlog for long. And it's well worth going and checking out some of the original work that he had done, like the very first videos that were put out there, because it's all around mental health, and it's the whole reason why this guy started doing the YouTube channel in the first place, is because he was in a pretty dark place himself and picked up the camera and started recording and using it as a means to help his own mind, which go and check those videos out, because I tell you what, I watched the second one, and when I got to the end of it, I first of all wanted to know if a Grom was around. Silly question. But what I'm talking about, he goes out there, his name's Martin, but he goes out there as the Grom, and he's a surfer guy that surfs and finds his way to surf, because he lives out in where there is no water. But I met him, I believe it was right around when the old pandemic started, and I remember flicking through the YouTube, and boom, I believe that's how it happened. There was the 30-year-old Grom then came up on my screen, and I made a comment, and he commented back, and we went back and forth a little bit, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe that there's someone that I'm actually following on TV. That's actually I'm conversing with and talking with, and I think he got to know that I was in the mental health field and stuff, and then got me started. Told me to basically grab my phone, switch on the video camera, turn it around on myself, and start filming. So it's the very reason why I have everything that I've got going on right now, is because of that. So watching the growth, because, you know, I met him when he wasn't in that. I'm not saying there's no issues still, because there always is, but I didn't know him when he very first started and picked up that camera and started filming himself. I never knew him then. But when I went back, there's an interview that I did. Go and check it out. It's on my channel if you go back. And it's me and 30-year-old Grom, and I did an interview, and it went on for over 4 hours, that interview. And yeah, that was me not knowing even as much as I do now. And seeing the growth of his photography work, his art, and the still shots and overlays, and it's just... So go and check out those videos. Because I tell you what, you know, these are people that push themselves forwards and find a way within their own mental health. It's just like me doing this right now. It's just like when I get on, you know, even when I'm on a podcast and you guys can't see me when I'm doing my podcast, go and check it out. Please go and check it out. Go and hit the like and subscribe too. because you're helping us smaller guys out here be able to get the voice out there to the many. That's why it's the same as what I say with Grom. Go and check him out. Go and hit that like and subscribe, because it gets that message out there. We do this because we want to get that, hopefully, to the right people, that positive message. And, yeah, I've got many, there's a lot of people that we all support each other. And I could speak about many individuals in the same manner, but I saw those videos today, and he has helped me out to no end with the videoing and understanding cameras and understanding YouTube. I knew nothing. I literally, and then he was also one of those that would keep bugging me. Okay, so when's the podcast? As well as my therapist, when are you going to do the podcast? All the while I've got all the equipment and everything sitting in the corner of a room for a year because it intimidated me. But don't be intimidated, guys, because there's those people out there, and there's many I could name out there, and parts of groups and friends, and if I started naming, I wouldn't want to miss anybody. So you all know who you are, all you that support me, and it's an amazing feeling to be able to do this, knowing that it could land in front of just one person and shift them around. And it's the very reason why I promote people too, that I believe in, and pushing them and supporting them and carrying them too. It's passing it forward. It's a whole unity. It's a whole community. So help me build that community. Please, please, please help me build that community. Hit that subscribe and like button. Let's get this community building, because it's the likes of me using YouTube to find this guy, which helps my own mentals. Like I told him today, because I called him right after I saw that second one, and thankfully he came on, and I had tears in my eyes when there was a couple of times I had to kind of stop and pause and swallow a few times, because it was like I was talking to a brother, like, dude, why are you underestimating yourself? Why? You absolutely know what you're doing. Just keep learning. Just keep going forward. And that's with anybody out there that has those same thoughts of defeat. I'm not good enough. You don't know. Go forward. It's you telling yourself because you've been told that from somewhere, or that you're not good enough, or being pulled down or manipulated or something. It's come from somewhere, or not being seen. There's so many different ways it can come, but don't give up on yourself. I know we have those pauses in our times. I know there's been times when I've even not been in a particularly clever place. Like I say, Monday was not particularly clever. And even walking in the door to even do anything like this was one of those, but you don't give up on it. I'm proud of all this. I love what I do, and I love what I do. It gives me pleasure. It gives me pride. It's that growth and expansion. So promote your people, give love to your people. There's a lot of people out there that don't get recognised. And it's a really nice thing to be able to recognise these people. And you pass names on. I've met many different people, and I'm still meeting many different people. I'm hoping that, even with some of the comments that I put on these last two videos of Grom's, I'm hoping some of these people get to see some of that and be like, it's just a unity and a knowing, and that's what combines us all together and keeps our underground netting of strength. Is that unity. So love each and every one of you. Thank you for supporting me. I know I have many people out there to support me, and I get the comment. Please post it in the comments. Get it down in the comments. Let Grom know what you think about his videos, because I tell you what, when you look at a man that says, I know nothing. And I got really honest with him today, and I said, hey, I'm not even fucking around right now. I said, I don't want to hear that bullshit no more. I don't want to hear that I know nothing. I don't want to hear it, because you do. Now work with that and flourish with it. Take on board that people like what you're doing in your work. And it's the same with anybody out there. Take it on board. I put it towards myself too. I used to do that all the time, and I still get caught in that. But when I think about those people that are out there that keep coming back to me, and I always tell, I had that conversation this week, and I say, well, one of my guys, new guys, called me a psychiatrist. And I said, well, I ain't that. I'm not anything at all that. But, I don't know. I just am who I am. But there's something. Otherwise, people wouldn't pass people on to me, but we don't recognise it. Recognise what you have, guys. It's right there in front of you. And build on that. Don't say you don't know, because you know more than you did yesterday, and you probably know more than you did the day before that if you're really invested in what you want to know. I really did. When I set all this up, and I set up the computer, and I've got a computer in front of me, and I've got my soundboard, and I've got a mic, and I'm like, I didn't know what freaking cables were what, or where to plug it in. I didn't even know what a file was on a computer. Now I've got even my daughters that walk through the door and say, I'm proud of you, Dad. That means something. It's showing that you are getting better in what you're doing. And that energy is going to move out like it did to me today. That energy moved. It was like moving through the screen. I got emotional. It was like very, very, very well done. And then knowing the person that is behind that, it was a very proud moment of like, shit, I know where you've been. And look at you now. And look at the growth. And that's what I'm all about, is freaking building people up and having them expand and grow. You can do this, guys. Make it happen. Make it happen. Much love to all of you. Stay that course. Namaste.